What up? It's your boy Bass, and y'all tuned in to another episode of Ends Podcast. Today, man, we're going to be talking side hustles, and the side hustle we're going to be focusing on is DoorDash. You are now tuned in. Let's get this episode started. What up? It's your boy Bass, and y'all tuned in to another episode of Ends Podcast. On this episode, man, I'm going to really be going in depth about DoorDashing and using it as a side hustle. Some may even use it as their number one hustle. And what I mean by number one hustle is that number one way that they choose to, earn an income or earn a living. Now, DoorDash is similar to like a Uber Eats or like Uber Eats, what's the other one? GoPuffs. But basically, it's a food delivery app, which allows you to be able to be flexible and earn an income, picking up people orders and dropping them off. You make your wages off the tips and drive commission. Now, I'm going to go more in depth into this. The process is sort of simple. You sign up online. They do the little background check. Then you go in and you get your debit card. Well, they call it a red card, which you don't always have to use, but you use at certain locations. They may want you to swipe and pay for the food right then and there. You don't use your own money unless you happen to not have your red card, and they will reimburse you for that. But let's go a little bit more deeper into it. This is one of them things where I say you will have to treat it like a business too as well. Why? Because you putting money in, but you also taking money out in various ways. And the reason why I say that is because it is a food delivery app, so you are using your own transportation. However that may be, they have the option for you to use bike. It can be moped, it can be motorcycle, car, truck. But at the end of the day, these are things that you have to maintain. And by you doing all this excess traveling, money has to go in. So, for example, if you're driving in a car, on the app, it sends an alert. Well, not alert. It has like a little prop that basically says for you, did you fill up on gas? Are you good on gas? And things like that, which is a very good question. Why? Because a lot of people, they get into their car and they don't really have that much gas into it. Let's just be real. Especially if you're just trying to do it on the come up. But that's one of the main things that you need to have in play, because that helps you make more money. But also one of the benefits that they do have, like say like you just starting out, man, you down on your luck, you was waiting for this approval to come in. Once you got your approval in, you like, damn, I only got a quarter tank of gas, but I could start DoorDashing. You can simply just do something like basically like start DoorDashing, do a couple orders to that gas tank, get real low, make sure you buy a gas station, and they have a feature where you can instantly deposit the money into your account. Now this is a big bonus. So say like for example, it only costs $20 to fill up your gas tank. With that quarter tank of gas, you're able to drive and make about $30. We're just throwing this out there, just guesstimating. I don't know what type of car you may have. It may be different, different strokes for different folks. So long story short, you take that 30, now you're able to put, $15, $20 back into your gas tank and fill the car all the way back up. And then you finish driving for the rest of the day. You wait for 12 a.m. or something like that to come, because I believe you can only do the instant every 20 once per day. And then they also charge a $2 fee, which is $1. Well, they charge $1.99, which is basically $2 fee for when you do it. So say you made 30, you really made 28. You spend 20 on the gas, so you can be able to drive for the rest of the day. I tested the app out, man. I made $100 a day before, man. So with that $20 investment that you put back into it, you can make $100 throughout the day. Which means overall, if we talking business, this is what I mean. Think as a business. Be on your hustle. That means I spent 20. I made 100, but I spent 20. You feel me? So I profited 80. You had $100 revenue. You feel me? But you had a $20 expense. You feel me? which is the debit, you feel me? And then you went ahead, you feel me? So then you profit 80, and that's 80 on the day. Now it may vary, depend on the person in your area, you know, how frequent you get orders. But a lot of times I've seen, depending on where you at, like I stay near downtown, so you get it's a lot of restaurants and stuff like that. You can get a lot of frequent orders. And then they also have, if you are familiar with like Uber and Lyft, how they got the surges, they have the same thing. So during NFL games and certain games and stuff like that, they always got basically there's a surge. Basically, you can make bonuses. Sometimes it's for $5 more. Sometimes it's $10 more, $7. It all varies depending on location and demand. So you can see how, if you was to schedule it right, this could be a nice side hustle, or this could be a nice lucrative business for you. Because then you start getting to more things like, being able to write off your gas expenses, being able to write off your car maintenance, being able to write off the miles traveled. Who knows? You can even start your own business and basically, transfer all this into that account. Long story short, if this makes sense to you, just start building up your business account. Queen, she spoke more about, building your business account and utilizing your EIN. In a previous episode that we did, you can go back and check that out. Also subscribe. But we're gonna finish talking just more so about DoorDash. I tested it out. I tried it. I'm all about trying to make the most out of your current circumstances, man. If you ain't gotta, duck and dodge the police, and you ain't gotta worry about losing your life, shoot, man, why not try to hustle, man? You feel me? Can't knock the hustle. Jay-Z said it best. Somebody will try to knock your hustle. They might be like, oh, man, you delivering food. Man, they can't knock the hustle. You making money. You feel me? They might end up using the app, and then now they spending money. They glorifying the act of spending the money. You glorifying the act of you making the money to make your dreams work. So always keep that in mind too. So some of the key benefits that I did see, with doing it was the flexibility. And another one was also the instant payout, and also being able to reject and accept different offers without it having to have a real downfall effect on your standing with the app. But now these are the parts I don't like about it. The parts I don't like about it, just due to the fact that the way it's set up, it's an app and all that type of stuff. The reply back, sometimes you have to sit in line for support. So say, like, for example, the business was closed or something like that. Now they have different responses that can automate it a lot more quicker. But sometimes you might have to sit on the chat, and you might be like the fourth or fifth person in line. You gotta wait. Or you might do the phone call, and they got all these different automated systems you gotta go through. So it's time consuming. And the whole thing is you're trying to utilize the most time as possible. So you don't want to spend 15 minutes trying to contact support just to let them know that the store is closed. Or trying to contact support just to let them know that my drop-off location changed. So I'm unable to, close out the app, complete the order, because it's saying that I'm not at the drop-off location, but the drop-off location changed. So those were the two things with me. Was really like the support, and also too, some businesses can be a little bit, how do you put it? I don't even know how to put it, man. They can be kind of rude, you feel me? And like treat you in a certain manner as if you're not still a person that could come in there and still be a customer. A lot of times they treat the DoorDashers or whatever you want to call them, certain businesses, they just kind of just treat you rude, and it's not like, even, it's still a business at the end of the day, and we're still people, and we still come shop around as normal human beings too as well. So I feel like some businesses also sometimes forget that. But this ain't to downplay the businesses or anything like that. I understand. Like I say, it's different strokes for different folks. Some businesses they really take a extra initiative to kind of help out the process. So you will see that they'll have racks or stations set up where you can just go pick up the food or just check the food name or just check the name and you can just pick up the order. Those are like your best friend because it makes the process like literally you in and you out. Like Chipotle is one of them. They always have like a stand set up where they just got the food set out and it's categorized by name. So you can just go in there and grab the food. Some businesses, they wait till you get there and then they start the order because they want to kind of keep it fresh, which I understand, because they do have a credibility on the line and they want to keep the food as hot and as fresh as possible. But for real, like I said, man, you can make 100 in a day, man. I done did it before, man. I was trying to, man, for real, because I was like, man, before I go talk that talk, I gotta really do it. I gotta really see what it's about. I gotta really test it out. I gotta really try to make this money. I gotta really see what it's like to really be in them trenches with it. So I did that. And then, yeah, so it's one of my side hustles. You feel me? I add that to the arsenal. Every time if I need some extra bucks, hey, we in there like swimwear, man. So, yeah. Shout out to the DoorDashers that do DoorDash. And if you're interested, we have a link in the description below where you can sign up, man, and make you some extra money, man. So if you about your cheese, you about that money, and you try to make you some extra dough utilizing your car, your bike, moped, whatever you got, man, go ahead and sign up for DoorDash. The link is in the description below. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Comment and let me know about any other side hustles, man. I ain't up on game yet that I can go check out and that I can, relay a message. We are the voice of the culture. It's your boy Bass. Y'all tuned in to Ends Podcast. And y'all already know what I'm about to say. We out. Don't forget to support, like, share, subscribe. But also, man, go ahead, man, make a donation or something. Or go cop that Ends merch, man. You feel me? Show that you loud and proud with it. But let's get it. We out of here.